Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we're checking out Grayzone Warfare and their new update. Probably their biggest update so far, and it's the Winds of War 0.3. And a lot of people are saying this feels like 2.0. So we are going to check it out. We're going to see what it's like. We are starting up here as Crimson Shield International. Last time I played this was when it first came out almost last May. And we were Mithras security system. And we got Lamang as the other third kind of option. And you can kind of see around here now, we've got all these extra little kind of places. We can see the different helicopters out and about and stuff. So I feel like the information is a lot better than what we had before. And we can see actually when the helicopters are there, like the faction air traffic. And we're going to press O to mute our in-game headset to give us a bit of a sound kind of protection from the loud helicopters. But again, you know, this game still looks phenomenal in terms of what it's doing. But we're going to see how it plays. We're going to see what it's like. They've added a weather system, a day-night system, and the new COPs, like the kind of forward operating bases that they've kind of put out in the field, mean that you're going to have to... Well, you're not going to have to. You're going to be able to stay out longer and not have to come back. Because what a frustrating thing before was that you'd go out into the map and then you'd have to come back and hand stuff in. And so it did feel a bit more like an extraction shooter. And the devs have kind of said they don't... Like, extraction is part of the game, but it's not the main focus. And they don't want that to be the main focus. This isn't, in their words, an extraction shooter. I know it kind of does say that on Steam. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to check out kind of some of the early quests, see what's changed, see what's the same, and kind of just go from there and see what it is. We've kind of already created our character. We are in the PvE mode, and this does have a PvE mode, like separate. You can switch between the two freely with the same gear and character and progress, and you can even just never do one or the other. So you can only play PvE if you want, or you can only play PvP. Entirely up to you. I really like the system. And we've kind of collected all of our gear, because when we bought this back in April or May last year, we kind of supported them with the top one, so you get some little bit of extra stuff. So I've kind of just been sorting all that out. But let's go pick up some quests and go from there. Really, I don't think we even need to actually go to pick anything up, like in terms of actually interact with anything. It's all handled by pressing tab. You can actually see it's getting darker. Is that the time on the top left as well? The 2:07, 2:08. Yeah. Okay, so it's afternoon. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to vendors. I don't know if he's got any tasks. He does. First recon. So top priority for your faction. It's been reworked since the last update. Okay, so check the shack on the outskirts. 140, 160. So we've got a rough idea of where we want to go. And paranoia agent. Search the informant's house and find out what happened to him. And 141167 is the informant's house. So I don't know if it gave us this before, but we've actually got... I remember having to find some things, but they're actually telling us... Like I said, I'm not sure if that's new, but we've got the coordinates there, so we can check that out. And then Labrat wants us to find the UNLRA medical supplies at the water tower 140, 161. I think it did tell us this, actually. I do remember some of them anyway. And we've also got cash retrieval in the town's lumberyard. So we've got 141, 161 as well. That's 141, 167. So we've got quite a few like in a similar area. And this will be a different layout, like, because again, although I started in Namtavan last time, and it is a different layout, the quests are the same in their own respective areas. So Falang for Lamang, Namtavan for Mithras, and then Q Vongsa for Crimson. So it's going to be a little bit different from what we're used to. I wouldn't expect there to be any PvP. PvPers don't really come into this area, but as you start going out into this way, this is where you're going to start having these. Because you can fight over these kind of bases now and stuff. But we were looking for... Should we do first recon? 140, 160. Let's have a look. So let's go... And we can kind of see We have 160 here and 140. Is it the top or the bottom? Oh, there we go. That's 140, 160. So it's probably here. It's probably where it's going. So we're actually closer to Charlie LZ2. And so we can call in a landing zone. For that, we can unmute the headset. And about 45 seconds we got to wait. I think they sped up the choppers as well. Oh, there it is. And we're just going in with our M4. Got our meds and stuff like that. Oh. You can shoot the chopper still as well. And we do have to look at it and go like that. There we go. Sweet. And again, a little bit like Tarkov, you've still got the kind of the bullets separate from the mags, and you can load the mags in and everything like that, which is really, really cool. I would say performance itself has improved. I don't know. Just mute the headset again. He says while it drops to just below 30 frames there. Helicopter stuff's always like doing a lot because you're loading in so quickly into the map. Yeah, we're getting about 90, 4K 80, 4K 90, pretty solidly, which is quite nice. All right. Spread out. Okay, right. Let's head into the bushes. Love that. Love the new headset feature. Being able to mute it down a little bit. Okay. So again, we can choose things like choosing our fire mode. We can choose flashlight as well. If we had a laser, we could do that too. It looks like, I mean, is it me? Or does it look like it's about to absolutely rain? Clothing has like a rain protection level now as well, or is it the helmet? Helmets have rain protection. So it protects your vision. So 30% better vision with that, with the helmet on. Which is quite a cool thing as well. And like I said, we're pretty much going to have... Everyone's got these armbands on as well. So anyone with the blue armbands, they're on our team. And we also... Have a look. Like I said, we're here. We do have one of those forward bases, the combat outpost Atlas, over in this direction. You can see where my green arrow is facing. But we're just going to head through these fields. And any enemies we come across, like I said, I'd fully expect them to be AI only. I think. What's my... Control V cycles through, checks the mag. Shift V checks the chamber. Nice. Okay. And we're playing, I would say, on a medium high settings. So that means basically no, like everything's high, but we've got no ray tracing on and no reflection ray tracing. So, oh, is that us? That's not at us. Check the shack. Can't kick that door open either. You can press J to open tasks. Hit the town's lumberyard, which is where he also wanted us to go. 141161. So I think that's the lumberyard there. go around here. There's the water tower. Tempted to head this way because I'm pretty sure we get down very quickly. The meds wanted is at 140,161. And it's at this water tower. We just gotta find them. There is one of our teammates at the lumberyard already. At the moment, anyone's shooting at us.
Be aware, friendly units inbound. Check your targets.
Okay. We loot. Forest bag. Don't think it's actually worth taking any of these. Let's always sell the cap, maybe. Use the oil lamp. That's pretty cool. Drawstring bag. Not too fussed for that. Interested to see if they've like revamped the loot at all. So I think that was one of my main things, that the loot and the lack of like a hideout, so you didn't have other things to collect other than quests, made the looting a little bit lackluster compared to what I would have liked to have seen. Okay. We are fully in enemy territory. I want to confirm that there are no friendlies. How can we not open this? Can't. Okay. If I remember correctly, we can hop this wall. I don't know if we want to. There is a dead body there. We're at the water tower. It looks like someone's already been here. So we can... So that's unfortunate. Okay, someone beat us to it. So that is that quest complete. So that's fine. So we can carry on now to the lumberyard. Is that someone in front of me? That is another player in front of me. Remember, there is VoIP as well. I think he's taken all of these guys out. Yeah. Sports backpack. Yeah, there's loads of like belts and things like that. I would like to see some more stuff though. Yeah, we don't have the KV lumber key. I think it tells you now which key you need as well. It's quite nice. So basically just following this guy. He's like cleared all of this for us already, kind of nicely for us. Let me find a mark the cache in a shed. Check the area around gas station. Okay. Now if we can open these. That's fine. I'm gonna take that as well. Okay. So, cache. In the town's lumber yard. There's a cache somewhere. Don't know what the cache looks like.
Friendlies in your AO. Watch your fire.
Cool. Different gun. Little one. Collect all the baseball caps. Where do we think the cache will be? Does it say weapons cache? Find a market's location. And we got the GPS tracker. We got that in our secure container. Do we think it's in the lumber thing? Do we think it's in there? There is a... There is a crate in there. It's 4 PM. Let's go. Just sweeping this, but I'm guessing we need the key. I think maybe one of these guys would have it. Oh my god. Follow me. It's got to be it. Here we go. Here's the tracker. There we go. Anything else we can loot in here? No. Okay. Okay. So. Before we continue, let's see. So 14116. Oh, that's not clear. There we go. So what we're gonna have is that was also the same, right? 141167. Where are we now? 14116. Oh, so this one's actually further up. The informant's house is like up here. Do you want to go to the gas station instead? 144161. Let's have a look. So need to go across 141. Hear that? 144161. I think that's right. That's where this guy's going as well. No, it's there, isn't it? That's it there. Okay. Okay. Careful here. Like, in terms of, like, the world and the immersion of it, it's fantastic. Like, this game. Really, really cool. Trying to see if we can come across... Obviously, a lot of people are playing right now. They've come back to it with the update. But trying to see if we can kill some enemies as well. See how the gunplay feels again. I think some of the enemies felt a little bit spongy last time, from what I remember. And sometimes insanely aggressive as well. So let's see if that's changed at all. But I feel like, oh, just as I was about to start talking about performance, I feel like as far as like stutters go and everything, this is something that, like, I have a really good rig, and I still have stuff like this, right? So let's get that baseball cap as well. So it's definitely something that's not like 100% clear and no issues at all. Let me open this. There we go. There's a bag. I don't think there's anything in these bags though. No. Just drop that.
Heads up, you've got friendlies in the area. PID before engaging.
Okay. So we are done with this one, and then Paranorma. Norma is 141167. Find his house. So 141167. And then we can get LZ1 Charlie if we wanted to. Some other friends here with us. He's jumping. SKS, that's pretty cool. Might yoink that. We like an SKS from Tarkov. Some more USD as well. Literally taking the scraps. So we've got some gauze. Obviously, we want the aviators. Like, that's not even a discussion. Here we go. I think... Ahead. Out and down. Let's see if we're getting a little bit hot at the top left there as well. I'm getting a bit out of breath. We have quite a few friendlies down in front of us. They probably have cleared some of the enemies out, as you can hear the gunshots. But we don't want to just presume. Got to stay sharp. We also don't have a lot of bag space that we need to like go trying to loot everything. All these enemies dead here as well. Except most of these, you can actually go in, have a little look around. Like I say, if you've played Tarkov, we've got, you know, different levels of crouching. You can sneak walk as well and things like that. Check your chamber of your weapon. Toggle your fire rates. Hold your breath, all that stuff. All the normal tactical milsim stuff you come to expect. This one does, like, nail the atmosphere a little bit, I think. It does feel like I'm literally in a war zone. Like I said, you can kind of almost see this as a PvE experience right now. Obviously, we are in PvP servers, but none of the PvPers are going to be in this area right now. Yeah, there is someone above us, but they're on our team. That's fine. And I guess we check our tasks. Just go search this place. He's taken out all of these guys and looted them all as well. Okay, never mind. I was going to emote to him.
Attention. Due to the deteriorating safety conditions in the city's immediate vicinity, a full-scale evacuation is now in effect.
Can actually turn that on.
Please proceed in a calm and orderly manner to the nearest UN outpost or contact any of the UN peacekeeping personnel for assistance.
Yeah, I still think
it is
you're
highly
obviously
advisable to
still
take
got a little
only your
bit
documents
of
and
way
vital
to go.
personal belongings. You are leaving your residences temporarily, and the UN peacekeepers will guard them during the evacuation period. Thank you for your cooperation.
เอาใจใส่เนื่องจากสถานการณ์ความปลอดภัยในเมืองสุดโทรมลงในทันทีได้สั่งให้อพยพอย่างเต็มที่กรุณาดำเนินการอย่างสงบและเป็นระเบียบไปหาด้านหน้าขององค์การสหประชาชาติที่ใกล้ที่สุดหรือติดต่อกับเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพขององค์การสหประชาชาติเพื่อขอความช่วยเหลือมันสมควรที่จะเอาเพียงแต่เอกสาร
We can just press the button that turned the announcement on around the whole area.
ที่อยู่อาศัยของเจ้าสัวขาวและเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพขององค์การสหประชาชาติจะรักษาความปลอดภัยให้เขาเจ้าในระยะอพยพขอบใจสำหรับการร่วมมือของทาน
Внимание! В связи с ухудшением условий безопасности в непосредственной близости от города сейчас проводится полномасштабная эвакуация. Пожалуйста, спокойно и организованно проследуйте к ближайшему форпосту.
Oh, that's one of our guys got the blue armbands on. That does make it a lot easier to spot your own team now. It's not so much a thing against the normal enemies, but when you're before, you'd be struggling to spot who was on the other factions, like for the PvP purposes.
Attention. Due to the deteriorating safety conditions in the city's immediate vicinity, a full-scale evacuation is now in effect. Please proceed in a calm and orderly manner to the nearest UN outpost or contact any of the UN peacekeeping personnel for assistance. It is highly advisable to take only your documents and vital personal belongings. You are leaving your residences temporarily, and the UN peacekeepers will guard them during the evacuation period. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. We actually have our first kill. Doesn't have anything amazing. But let me take his bullets. And unlike Tarkov, I don't think there is like an XP leveling system or anything for like eating food, drinking, anything like that. We do need to drink. We are at 49 hydration at the moment. And then have a little sip of our drink there. See, the hydration shoots right back up. How's that, the wind? We heard some footsteps, but Okay, gonna reload. Let's have a look. For some money? Oh. Doesn't stack the money automatically. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're good really. Let's get in here. Oh, the poor dog. It's the guy's house that we're checking. Read and report. There we go. Can do. Oh, it's different ammo. Oh, okay. Different lemon soda. More Ibelin as well. I think 140, 166. Can we do that here as well? That must be it there on the satellite here, because I think that would be 140, 167. So go to his hideout and find out what happened. And there are like actual messages happening here. So I found a note that says they found me. Too bad you can't live without them in this business. Okay. So probably not the smartest thing to do. We're gonna run across this field. No one in front of me. Any movement would be an enemy. There is movement there. Don't really have the sight on the gun. We did see him. Push up here a little bit closer. Oh, yeah, they've seen me. I need to get some cover. I need to get some cover. Where are you? See a guy up here. Right. On my aim. Reload quickly. There was another one. Be somewhere. Yeah, I would like there to be more like loot to like enjoy. This is the report, I'm guessing. Locate the informant. 138164. One 164. Is he there? Oh, this guy's flopped back. Oh, no. Why are we doing that? There we go. Quick healed. Oh, what was it? Messages. Heard him. Heard him. Gonna eat this chocolate bar. What's that? T1 mag. Oh, that's about that. Very cautious that somewhere there's another guy. Oh. Okay. Can I close this for a sec? What we want to do is load some of these in. Just there like that. Switch the mag. And that's the nice thing with this. There is no time limit. You can stay in here as long as you want. As long as you want to survive. That's all good. Can we fault this? No. Yeah, we're doing it right there. So it's going to start getting dark. Again, don't really have a lot of time to be looting. Little hut over there. That little hut there, I think. Yeah, I would like to see still like more loot variety and the, you know, being able to earn XP and enhance your skills in different areas and stuff. A little bit of like an RPG mechanic. I think those are still things that I think I said originally that I would like, but obviously we're going to see day night. I do like the time changing and everything like that, which is really cool. I think with the low tier ammo, they feel a little bit spongy here and there, but okay, let's have a lie down in the open. I'll send you coordinates so you don't get lost. 138164. I'm guessing it's an error and it's that hut over there. Oh wait, no, could that be him? Oh, it is, yeah. He's dead. I was right next to his body. He hadn't lost it and left the safety of his home. I hope we find a replacement for him as soon as possible. Okay, so all 4 tasks complete in that one run. This pretty much serves as the tutorial for Grayzone Warfare, if I'm honest. What we can do is we can call in transport.
Negative. Your requested destination is far too
Way
close.
too far. But we could actually just go back to the combat outpost here, so we can actually head this way and check this out to avoid having to go back, which is what has just been brought in with this new 0.3 update. But we can now head over to this combat outpost. And we should be able to access our stash, hand in quests, pick up new quests. And it acts like a little kind of zone. It's not a safe zone in the sense of, like I said, technically enemy players could come and attack it. I guess if you're in PvE, it's a very safe zone. But yeah, one of those things that is a nice quality of life. And there should be some AI guards. Which are these guys here? They've got the armbands on. So we actually get to see one of these. There we go. It's our little operating base. And this one's already captured. This is how you would take it, like off of other players, but we've already got it, so that's fine. And if you see, we can now access vendors and stuff. I don't know if we can actually be shot while we're here, like if we can be seen and shot. Presumably so.
If I knew how fucked up it would be, I would stay here. At least they know what you would do.
Even get loot. Okay. So. Oh, there's some food here as well. Nice, nice, nice. So, wait. Close. There we go. So, now we can actually go here. We can go to tasks. And we can complete both of these. Get our experience rewards there as well. Because we do get XP and we get rep, but it doesn't go towards, like, it goes towards getting new, like, gear and stuff like that, you know? It doesn't, like new outfits at different ranks. I would like to see an XP system so you can carry more weight, so you can go longer without drinking and go longer without eating and stuff like that too. But yeah, we're going to, we can take 2 more tasks now as well. Restoring order and little bird down. I'll have a look at those in a sec. We've got Gunny, we've got cash retrieval. Again, we can hand those in. And we've got new hoarder. She wants us to locate stuff as well. And then we've got lab rat, which we can complete. And she's got another one for us to find as well. So you can then see we've got 4 more as well. Artisan, Turncoat, Banshee, and Vulture. We haven't unlocked these yet. We need to progress through the quest to do that. And you can see under character apparel, we then have now unlocked a tactical green t-shirt. And we might keep our one in there. And obviously tempted by the all black long sleeve one at rank 50, which looks very cool. So you can kind of freely just change what your gear looks like and everything as well. But yeah, like I said, at the moment, I think performance is a little bit better. I was struggling to get 60 frames. I'm getting 80 to 90 now. So there is improvement. I do like the fact we don't have to go back. We can pick up new tasks and buy new stuff here. We can sell some of our loot as well. So we can actually, I don't know who is Gunny, the guy who sells stuff yet. We can buy an MP5 and stuff. We can't sell from our inventory. So we would need to go character and then down here, drop all this stuff down here, all of our loot. Again, I think we might just unload all this. I think, yeah, those mags are up there. Got mag there as well. Let me put those back here. Drag them over nicely. I like to make a little, like, I'm going to sell this pile. So tourniquet. Probably worth keeping some of these. We've got some of these in place already. Those are the Ibelins. Someone just pop a pill? They did. All the ammo, we can dump all that in there. Again, chuck that there. All the baseball caps. Actually, move that money out as well. Still got some food. We've got a little bit of drink. That's all good. Move that over as well. We probably don't need all the Ibelins. We've still got some backup mags as well. And we could technically go back out. We would need night vision goggles to go out as it gets darker. There's an argument that because now it's like 8 p.m. so you can really see. It's getting a bit darker now on that side of things. And loot this stuff as well while we're here. We take the bamboo shorts out with us. Yeah, very limited on what you can, like I said, what you can loot. I don't know, do we start with any night vision? We do. We're gonna need a special helmet to put those on. Presumably we need the mount. Yeah, they need a mount. Let's have a look. Put a mask on. I think it's the G24 goes on there. There we go. And then we can, there we go, get some night visions. Some MVGs. Okay. So in terms of vendors, I don't think kind of buy things as like a last resort. But you get a few different things. You get, oh, I saw this. This is like an Apple AirTag. And you can actually put this on a gun now. And then if someone loots your gun and they haven't extracted yet, you can actually see, or if you die, you can actually see exactly where you died. So it's quite pricey. There's also a multi-tool. There's a camera wiretap as well. What we could do is we could drop that in there. And we could buy 20. We could also just buy one. And we could add it to the cart. We could buy the multi-tool. Don't know if we need that right now, but $500 for a multi-tool is pricey. If we go to Gunny, he will buy all of this from us. So we can... Quick. And you can see the weapons don't really earn you a lot of money. We don't actually have anyone that we can sell. Oh, we can sell our hats for $1 each. Again, not probably worth picking up. At all. But if we go tasks, we can pick up Lost and Found. We can pick up Order. We can pick up Little Bird Down. Restoring Order as well. And then somewhere is the multi-tool and the B tag. There we go. So I think, can we put the tag here somewhere? Not sure where we put it though, or do we need like a rail to sit it in? So this is post me recording this after I found out, but that's what the tracking tag means. So we have a BT tag. So we can add the tag to it. And this now means that this gun should, I don't know if it shows up normally, because obviously we're here at the moment, but when we die, that will happen eventually, we then have for the next hour, this weapon will be tracked. And you can't remove it, it's a one-time use, so you do probably want to buy quite a few. And like I said, they're not cheap, were they? They were like, were they 90 quid each? No, they're $465 each. So probably some Trump tariffs in that. So yeah, that's how that system works. And then you can add the tag in there. And didn't know it lasts for an hour though. Hungry and thirsty. There's someone else here, I think. Yep, we got another person here. But just very, very cool, like that we've now got this as an option. Let's sit here and eat that. We can sit and drink as well. There we go. We can drink some water. We're probably going to want to eat some more food. Drink some more water. And we could go back out. But yeah, that's like kind of an overview of what Grayzone Warfare looks like at this moment in time in its current state. No kind of sugarcoating or anything. I think there's still a long way to go with this one, but it is 0.3. It's, you know, this is their second major update. And I think this is the one, I didn't really see much with the last one that made me think, oh yeah, I really need to jump back in. But this one, when I saw it, I was like, I need to jump back in and have a look. Obviously, it has wipes. If you did play previously, you will be able to start from scratch and see it all from the very beginning, like I am right now. But I really like the system. I think this is very cool, having the combat outposts, because we can now just go back out. We can now start having a look. And obviously we're safe where we are at the moment. And I'm also, it does mean as well that I don't have to go out with MVGs. If it starts getting dark and I don't, you know, and I want to keep going, then I can do that. I can then go back to this base like I've just done. There's another one over there. And there's one over there as well. So there's plenty of them around as well. You can see Panther is neutral. It hasn't been captured yet. It might be being fought over. And that's a new thing. I don't know if I can see it at the moment. But we've got shoot your shot. Issues. These are some of the like quest things, I guess. Oh, the squad strike missions. Okay. So they're like only squad lead. Okay, so they're like some special missions that we can do as a one-off as well. And get some cash for as well. They're a bit more in more of a dangerous area as well. Just got to locate some stuff. Don't go solo. So that would be pretty cool. And I probably will do that in another video with my friend Cherzy. And we'll have a little look and do some of that. But see what some of that's all about. But yeah, what you can see, which we... Oh, I think you can see here, actually. Just as I was about to say we didn't have an example. This means that it's being like attacked. So PMCs are fighting in this area. And it just means that it's probably the other two factions are fighting over it. But it lets us know that, you know, for those that are chasing PvP, if you had an LZ nearby, because obviously as you explore, you unlock more of these yellow LZs, you can then get a helicopter across the map. You could come here and start a fight, and or come in third party, finish the fight, you know? So they've done a lot of stuff from a PvP point of view as well to encourage a bit more of that, because I think that was the initial complaint. One sec. This guy's just come over, just stand right on top of me and chit-chat over me. Let me mute my headset. I love that feature. It's so good. That's such a good quality of life feature. But yeah. So I think, obviously, if PvP's not your thing, you could play this and do exactly all of this and have that milsim experience, and just against AI and with your friends as well, because you're still co-op. Amazing. And if you do want that PvP kind of spice attached to it, then you can do. And hopefully with some of these changes, being able to see who's attacking what and getting a bit of a heads up with these things, you can then have a bit more PvP by going looking for it. You can also see there's a weather forecast down here as well, so we know it's not going to rain, and the percentage chance of that as well, and it's low winds too. So clear night for some MVGs maybe. But yeah, I think as far as the video for today, that's where we're going to leave it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. That was Grayzone Warfare, the Winds of War 0.3 update. Let me know what you think. You going to check it out? There'll be a link, as always, to the game on Steam in the description below. And you can check it out, add it to wishlist and all that kind of stuff as well. Base editions, and there's also like the supporter editions, I believe. So yeah, can always be something to check out if you want. Like I said, my rig, just for context, I'm getting 80 frames 4K. I'll show you my settings. Let me just come in here just in case. I'm a little bit paranoid that I might get shot. Just to show you, we're playing 4K. 144 is my cap. We haven't reached that. And then we've got everything on high. The global illumination and the reflections are on medium, because if they're on high, they activate the ray tracing respectively. We have post-processing on medium. That's purely because I just don't want too much motion blur, because I don't think you can turn off motion blur unless I'm blind and I can't see it. Motion blur is baked in, as well as depth of field and bloom. And we got DLSS on quality. I have frame gen off. Frame gen does get me up to 100, but it adds a bit of latency, I think. So, and it, to be fair, even if it doesn't, it really takes the headroom out when I'm recording on OBS. So I might play around with this setting and have it on when I'm not recording and stuff like that, but otherwise that one's off for me. And then variable rate shading is quality. For reference, my rig is an RTX 4090, an i9 12900K, and you know, it's on an NVMe hard drive, DDR5 RAM, all that stuff. So yeah, 4K 80 to 90, that's what I'm getting. So on those settings, so vastly improved. I still don't believe the trees on this hill, on these mountains, need that amount of detail, like for that far. Like, and I'm no doubt that's using up processing room as well. But it's a very pretty game, and the skybox and like the lighting. This is the first time seeing this game at night. It was perpetually daytime last time I played this. They've done a very good job. Very, very good job. I'm going to leave it there. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.